Hey everyone, welcome to this part of the training where we're going to talk about setting up your Facebook pixel and running retargeting ads. We're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about tracking your conversions. Basically, what this video tutorial is going to be is just kind of wrapping up this entire section on using Facebook as a traffic source for your business. And kind of to wrap everything up, as a quick review, one of the first things you can do is you can get some organic traffic on your Facebook business page and on your Facebook account by setting it up and optimizing it correctly and doing a lot of engagement posts on a regular basis and trying to get your audience to engage with you and just to kind of put some pictures and videos of your business and your customers, and then just trying to engage with your target audience. And then we moved along to the paid traffic through running Facebook ads. And I showed you, getting prepared and setting up your Facebook ad, getting your landing page and website ready with ClickFunnels, and we went through all the different ads that we can run. And I do want to say this, that there is a lot that you could do with Facebook. I'm just going to be honest. There is a ton of stuff you could do. Facebook is an extremely powerful platform when it comes for your paid traffic. What I'm trying to do inside of this course is give the most comprehensive training that I can provide, and to get you set up and going. Even if it's on a basic level, I'm just trying to give you, a good comprehensive level of thinking of how this entire process works, and to get a good understanding. What I want to challenge you to do is just get the process started. Just start a couple of ads. Just get your feet wet, get some ads going. Do $5 a day, or if you have a big budget, do 20, $40, $50 a day, and really just start to try to get some leads coming in. But the important thing is starting. That's the important thing, that you start and that you get your ads going. So what we're going to do now is we're going to talk about the Facebook pixel. Let's go ahead and jump in to my Facebook ads account. All right, we're inside of my Facebook ads account, and as you can see, that the Facebook ad that I had set up in a few videos back, it did get approved, and didn't have any issues, didn't have any warnings. Everything went great. I'm starting to get some traffic going, and we'll talk about tracking your conversions and taking a look at your numbers in a minute. What I want to do is I want to explain what a Facebook pixel is. In order for me to do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here to my sales funnel. Okay, what I'm doing with this specific Facebook ad is I'm sending people to this page right here. Now, if you have a Facebook pixel installed, what Facebook is going to do is it's going to track all of the movements that people are going to be taking inside of this entire funnel. Okay, so whenever people go to this website, I have a free tool. It's a free Chrome extension. It's called Facebook Pixel Helper. What this does is this tells me if there is a Facebook pixel installed on this website, and all I have to do is look at it, and I see that there's two. So what I'll do is I'll click on it, and it's going to tell me that there's one pixel found. And then it's going to tell me the pixel ID, and then it's going to give me that it's a page view pixel, and then a microdata automatically detected. What that means is that throughout the entire customer process of somebody going to this specific website, every action that they take is going to be recorded by this Facebook pixel. Here, let me give you an example. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go to Nissan's website. And, if you're looking for a car or an SUV or a crossover, if you'll take a look up here on the top, you'll see that the Facebook Pixel Helper shows that there is four Facebook pixels. Basically, what's going to happen is because I went to this website, if Nissan wanted to, what they could do is they could run a retargeting ad, which will be a Facebook ad that'll show up automatically in my Facebook feed, my personal feed. And it's, it might say, hey, we noticed you went to our website, take a look at these deals in your area. And that's what retargeting ads are. What they do is the pixel fires that I have that I'm on their page. What it does is it tracks all of my movements, and they're able to run ads and customize those ads based on the actions that I have taken as a consumer. So that is how the process works. We want to be able to have that Facebook pixel so that when we're running Facebook ads, we'll be able to see how many leads come in, how many sales are coming in. If you're doing e-commerce, you need to be able to see what your conversions are. You need to be able to see, how many sales you're getting from your Facebook ads so that you can see what's working and what's not working. Setting up a Facebook pixel is extremely easy. And all you're basically going to do is you're going to click on right here where it says Ads Manager. You're going to go over here to Pixels. And might look a little bit different than what you see here because I already have a Facebook pixel that has been set up. You'll probably have a button on here that'll basically say set up your Facebook pixel. And what you'll need to do is you'll need to just follow the steps that it shows you on how to set that Facebook pixel up. But what I want to do is I want to give you an idea, a little bit of the process that you'll go through. So I'm going to click on the actual pixel itself. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to click install pixel. This is kind of the setup that it's going to give you. Now, if you're running an e-commerce store, this is what the selection that you'll do. Okay, if you have a Shopify, big commerce, if you're doing Magento or Wix, you're going to use this, and then you're going to go through the process. Other than that, really what you're going to want to do is click on manually install the pixel code yourself. So what you'll do is you'll do that. And then basically you're going to locate the header on your website. We're using ClickFunnels, or at least that's what we're using inside of the course because it really is the best platform I've ever used. And that's what I suggest that all of my students use. And what we're going to do is we're going to go to the sales funnel that you want to install your Facebook pixel in. You're going to click on settings, and then you're going to find the header. And that's right here, the header, the head tracking code. There is two ways to do this. You can go to settings and go here to the head tracking code. Whenever you install the Facebook pixel right here, now for your sales funnel, if you have not done this action yet, this page will be blank right here. All right, I've already done it, so it's going to show my pixel. What it's going to do is if you install it here under head tracking code in settings, it's going to install the Facebook pixel on every page inside of your sales funnel. Okay. The other option is to go to each page, click on edit page, click on settings, click on tracking code, and then head code. What you would do is you would paste your Facebook pixel there. To get your Facebook pixel, what you're going to do is you're going to go here to where it says copy your pixel. You're going to hover over it and you're going to click on it. It's automatically going to bring it to your clipboard. You're going to go back to your settings here where it says head tracking code, and you're simply going to right click, then you're going to hit paste, then you're going to click out of it, and then you're going to click save. That's it. But that's for each page. There are certain instances where you're gonna need to do that, but in general, if you're just doing a basic tracking pixel, then you're going to want to do it on the settings, which is go to settings, go to head tracking code, and then what you'll do, let's just act as if it's not there. What you'll do is you'll just click paste, click out of it, scroll all the way down, click save and update settings. That's all you'll do. It's that simple. And then what you'll do is you're going to need to, you'll select what you would like tracked. Now, this specific funnel is only asking for one thing. It's asking for an email address. So I'm only going to do email. But if you're running an ad and you're trying to get the name and the phone number, you're going to select name, and then you're going to select phone number. Then you're going to go over here to test your pixel. Now, mine says green. Yours will probably It'll probably be orange or red. I'm not sure. I don't remember, but it's going to say that you're going to need to test it. And what you can do is simply this. You're going to go to the first page of the first page. There's two things we can do. We're going to copy it, and you can go to Google and type in Facebook Pixel Helper. And then you can find it right here. I'm going to put it in the resources below this video so you don't have to do this. And because I'm awesome that way, what I'll do is I'll include that link for you. You'll click on it and you can install a free Chrome extension. Whenever you do that, you can just go to open up a new tab, click paste, hit enter. And then you go right over here and you can see that you have your pixel installed properly. Okay. Another step you can do is open up a tab. If you're on Windows, click the little settings tab. Click New Incognito Window. What that's going to do, it's going to open up a new window. It's an incognito window, which means there's not going to be any browsing history, any cookies, any cache, any of that stuff, because all of that is tracking all the movements. And if you're trying to test to make sure that the integrity of your URL and your domain and your tracking and your sales funnel is being set up correctly, you do it in an incognito window so that it's as if you are a brand new customer going to the website for the very first time. What you'll do is you'll click paste, hit enter, and then what it's going to do, it's going to fire off that pixel. And what you could do is you can put a fake email here and hit, or a real one, it's up to you, and hit submit, and or hit the button. And then what you'll do is you're going to go right back over here to your install pixel page, and then it should fire off as active. And then what you'll do is you'll click continue. That's it. What I want to do now is I want to show you a quick video by Facebook that's going to kind of explain a little bit more what a Facebook pixel is, and it's just like a minute long. So I want you to go ahead and watch that.
The Facebook pixel is a small piece of code that you copy onto your website. With the pixel, you can bring back website visitors or find new people who will likely make a purchase or become a lead. The pixel can also help you understand the actions people take on your website, the performance of your Facebook ads, and more. To get started, open Ads Manager and go to the Pixel section. Then, create and name your pixel. If someone else manages your website, choose Email Instructions. Or, if you're using a supported website platform, choose Use an Integration. If you have access to your website's code, choose the Manual Install option. Next, copy and paste the pixel code into the head tag of your website. As people visit your website, your pixel should begin measuring activity. You can check that your pixel is working by visiting Events Manager.
So that basically kind of explains the Facebook pixel, how it works. What I want to do now is talk about a couple other features that Facebook has. There's a ton of things that you can do with it. Sometimes it can get a little overwhelming. But what I'm wanting you to do is just kind of have a basic overview and understanding how this works. But basically, you can create custom audiences and even custom conversions. And what I want to do now is show you a quick video on creating custom audiences and kind of show how it works and a little bit how to set it up if that's the direction you want to go. But let me go ahead and show that to you as well.
Choosing whom your Facebook ads reach is one of the most important factors for your success. With custom audiences, you can bring back people who have expressed interest in your business and will likely make a purchase or become a lead. You can create an audience from your website or Facebook page visitors, or from your customer files, lead forms, mobile app, and more. Here, we'll walk through how to create custom audiences from your website and Facebook page. First, let's see how you can use your Facebook pixel to bring back your website visitors. To get started, open Ads Manager and go to the Audiences section. Then, create a custom audience from your website traffic. Next, choose people who have visited a specific web page. Type in the URL, audience name, and click Create. To reach people who have interacted with your Facebook page, open Ads Manager and go to the Audiences section. Then, create a custom audience from engagement on your Facebook page. Next, confirm your page, date range, audience name, and click Create. Now that you've created your custom audience, you can use it in your Facebook ad campaigns.
Creating a custom audience from your website is a powerful way for you to reach people on Facebook after they've visited your site. It helps you reach customers who've already shown interest and then re-engage them to make your ads even more impactful. To get started, go to Ads Manager and click Audiences in the left-hand column. Next, click the Create Audience button. In the box that appears, click Custom Audience from your website. Check the box to agree to terms and conditions. Then click your Custom Audience pixel. This will create a unique custom audience pixel, which is the code you'll use to track traffic on your website. Add the pixel to the header code on every page of your site where you want to capture traffic. Note that there's only one custom audience pixel per account, but you can set up rules to create different audiences. Next, add a name for the audience you want to create. Let's call this Viewed a Handbag. Use the drop-down menu to choose the type of audience you want to reach. By default, you can easily create an audience of anyone who visits your website. For this example, let's create an audience of all the people who are shopping for handbags on your website. To do this, choose People who visit specific web pages. Let's say all the handbags on the website are on a page that has handbag in the URL. Just select URL Contains and type handbag. By default, any website visitors that match the rules you create will be saved in your audience for 30 days, but can be extended up to 180 days. After this time, they'll be removed from the custom audience. Next, click the Create Audience button. After the pixel has been installed and verified, your custom audience will begin building automatically based on the rules you set when people visit the website. Depending on the amount of traffic the site gets, it may take time to build a custom audience. You can also build your audience faster with rules that are more inclusive. There needs to be at least 20 people in a custom audience to use it in an ad. When you're ready to run your ad, just select the website custom audience you created in the Audiences tab. Then select Create Ad next to your audience, and we'll help you get your ad to the people who have visited your site.
So that's a little bit of a preview of creating custom audiences and getting some custom conversions going. So what I want to do now is we went over the Facebook pixel, we went over how to set it up, and we went over custom audiences. What I want to do now is let's go back into our ads manager, and what I'm going to do is in the resources below, I'm going to leave some information on retargeting ads. Now, I'm not actually going to go through and set up a retargeting ad, and the reason why is because with this specific ad I have going right now, I'm not really able to run a retargeting ad because the ad is brand new and I'm just now getting a few clicks, and personally, I really don't do a lot of retargeting ads in my strategy. But depending on the type of business that you have, retargeting ads might be something that you want to do. And retargeting ads is basically, if somebody has been to your website and then maybe they go to the thank you page and they don't take action by purchasing or becoming a customer, what you could do is because you have your Facebook pixel that's firing off every time somebody goes to your thank you page, you're able to see that they made it to your thank you page, but they did not buy a product. So what you could do is you can run Facebook ads that are targeting those people that have not become a customer, and you could just basically say, hey, I noticed you haven't signed up for our gym membership, you haven't taken advantage of our 7 free days. If you'll go ahead and book your session now, And what we'll do is we'll upgrade that to 14 days if you book it right now. And you do that retargeting ad to get them to take action. So what I'll do is in the resources below, I'm going to leave you some resources for you to be able to use if you're wanting to do some retargeting. I would want to be able to give the some tutorials and some information for you to be able to do that. So here's a couple other things that I want to show you. Is if you'll click on performance, one of the things I want to do is I want to be able to track how many leads I'm getting. I want to be able to track some of my conversions. What I do is I click on customize columns. Now, whatever is selected is what's going to show whenever you're looking at your stats. So whatever is not clicked means it's not going to show. So let's go through some of these. All right, cost per result, that's a good one to have. If you're trying to get your page or post engagement, this might be helpful. Let's go down a little bit more. If you have a video and you want to know if somebody has watched it 25%, 50%, 75% or more, what you could do is you could run a retargeting ad to people that have watched, let's say that they watch half the video, but they did not take action. They didn't click. They didn't go forward and fill out their information. They didn't become a lead. You could run a retargeting ad and say, hey, I noticed that you watched half of my video. I just wanted to encourage you that if you'll go ahead and sign up, you will get X. You will get this offer. So that's an example of what you could do. Link clicks, we definitely want that. I would do cost per click. Let's see what else we have. We can go over here. We could do, we can click on leads anytime a lead comes in. Anyway, once you go through what you want, you simply hit apply and it's going to show up right here. And the way that you kind of read your stats is you look at this is how many landing page views we have. It reached 95 people. There are 98 impressions, so 98 people had my Facebook ad show up in their Facebook feed. For each landing page view, each time somebody went to this page, it cost me $1.28. Okay, I spent a total of $3.84. I have a total of 2 clicks and 3 landing page views. Probably why it says 3 is because I actually did go and look at it here. Or on the incognito window. But anyway, the idea and the goal that you want to have in mind is you want your cost per leads, which is going to be on a separate thing, cost per lead. You want it to be low. If you're seeing that your cost per lead is $10, $15, $20 per lead, that might be a bad thing. If your offer is a free offer, or you're just trying to get info, you're just trying to get people to go through your sales funnel, and you're getting $10 per lead, that's very bad. Okay, if you have a high ticket program, a high ticket offer, or you're selling $1,000 product, or you're selling a $10,000 product, and you're getting $10 per lead, but you're getting sales, that doesn't matter. A lot of people get hung up on what the cost is per click, or the cost is per sale, or the cost per lead. A lot of times it just doesn't matter. In the end, the most important thing is how many leads you're getting and how many sales you're getting. That's what matters. And what you could do is you can set up multiple ads for the same offer, but you can target different targeting. You can target men, you can target women. You can do different age brackets, 24 to 45. Do another ad at 46 to 55. Do another ad at 56 to 65 plus. What you do is you run all of these ads. After about 3 to 5 days, you find out which ads are getting a higher cost per result, higher cost per landing page view, higher cost per click. And then those ads you might want to shut off, and then leave the ads that are getting the lowest cost per click and leads and sales, leave those running, maybe add more money to it, and then change it up and add some more. So it's all about playing around with the system. It's all about optimizing. one of the things you've got to get through your mind is that it is not a set it and forget it. Okay. Facebook ads is a 24/7, lead magnet traffic machine, and you have to have it running 24 hours a day. That means that at least once, at least 2, maybe 3 times a day, you've got to be looking at your numbers. And if you see that something that your cost per lead is extremely high and you're not getting any sales, then there might be a problem. You might need to make some changes. So just make sure that you're going through and you're keeping an eye on your numbers. You're keeping an eye on your statistics, making sure that you're getting the clicks and the leads. And I want to encourage you to utilize, so much stuff at your disposal, what you could do to crush it in your business. But Facebook ads is an amazing resource that you can use to absolutely crush it in your business. So that is going to conclude this portion of the Next Level Marketing for Small Business course as far as running traffic using Facebook. Now, as far as this course goes, I'm always going to be optimizing. I'm always going to be adding, updated stuff whenever I'm doing this training and these tutorials. Facebook, from time to time, they do change the layout and the look of the ads manager and the business manager. So whenever you are watching these tutorials, it might look different. It might look a little bit, it might feel different. I will do my best to try to update things as much as I possibly can. But the ideas and the principles are always going to be the same. And of course, if things do change and tactics and strategies change, I'll make sure and I'll update this course for you. So I want to challenge you to go ahead and implement and take action on everything you've learned. I hope that you got a tremendous amount of value out of this section of the course where you have learned all about using Facebook as a traffic strategy. What I want to challenge you to do is to take action. Go ahead and set up a Facebook ad. Go ahead and start to see some action in your business, get some leads coming in. And one of the things that I didn't really get a chance to go over is you've got to make sure that you have a good follow-up process in place. And I'm not necessarily talking about email. I'm talking about if you're using LeadOut, for example, you need to have a good system and process in place for whenever you or your sales rep are calling these people, that you're doing it properly, that you're using a good script, that, hey, my name is Mike with Nashville Barbershop. Just wanted to let you know that we noticed that you filled out our form on our Facebook ad. I wanted to go ahead and get your appointment booked to be able to get you a free hot shave for your, with your haircut. Let's go ahead and get that. Can you come in tomorrow? And so you got to have a really good script in mind, have a good follow-up process in mind. My rule of thumb is to always, during business hours, to contact your leads as they come in at least 15 minutes after they have come in. Within 15 minutes, send an SMS message to them and say, hey, thanks for signing up. Go ahead and book your appointment now by calling this number and you can get a special deal. And then have a good script in place, have a good email follow-up in place. And I want you to be successful and I want you to crush it. And I have gone way too long on this rampant, so I'm going to go ahead and stop now. Go ahead and set up a Facebook ad. Go and crush it in your business. And also go ahead and go to the next section of this course where we're going to go over another traffic strategy that I'm going to go into in-depth tutorial training on how to use another amazing source of traffic. Let's go ahead and crush it in your business.